very well that deep down everybody knows the importance of personal growth, but then it's a topic that basically it's so fragmented to a degree that a whole lot of people they're actually growing to misunderstand the topic, or rather how to implement the intricacies that come with personal growth. So I'm assuming actually that everybody knows the importance of personal growth. It sounds good, but then up until you have to implement personal growth, and it actually seems, or rather, it doesn't feel so good because of it doesn't bring about those instantaneous pleasures. But then it comes with the whole spectrum of being able to know how to discipline yourself on a day-to-day basis. So it's really important because once you actually reach a point of knowing how to grow yourself independent of circumstances, independent of other people, and you become primarily reliable on your way of doing things in line with your disciplines, in line with your priorities, and then you become a very unique individual if you really know how to actually grow yourself as an individual. So I'm speaking about this because I'm seeing fundamentally what it's actually doing for me, or rather what it has done for me for the past few years up until today. And I think that having to know exactly having or rather having the materials internally in terms of how can you go about into constructing what you want to be by actually obliterating what actually kind of like it's basically obnoxious for what you are concurrently, and valuing what you should be, and knowing exactly how to construct that future self in the concurrent time. That's basically a valuable thing to be able to know how to do, and it's something that I'm actually been implementing for the past few years, and I'm seeing the massive returns as a result. And this is for free to do. You don't have to learn it from anyone. You don't have to really change a massive part of your life, but then you just need to look at the intricacies of what's wrong that's happening in my life. How can I change it? Not just experiencing things that are basically low and lame psychologically. You need to look at the practicality in terms of what's happening in your life. How can you fix it? And not just fix it by based exclusively how you think about it, but then based on what you can get up and do something about it. And a whole lot of the time is based on your movements. You need to look at your actions in terms of what you need to do to fix one, two, and three. If you can't fit, can you change it? Can you not? And look at the positive side of things in terms of how can you execute it with discipline. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to feel good, but then it does mean that you're going to function effectively on a day-to-day basis. So that's something that's one of the key important things when it comes to building your personal growth, is looking at things that you can actually get up and do and fix right now. And it comes down to a whole lot of number of things, but then you can actually simplify them based on how you can actually prioritize and implement those things within the spectrum of your day.